everyone, thanks for coming back for part 2 of my little series on my journal collection. This part is more or less going to be smaller journals and some traveler's notebook journals. So I guess I'll start with this. This is my my little cover that I purchased on Etsy. It's a fabric, it's quilted, it's really fun layering with lace, and it's from Ivy Shutters on Etsy. And I wanted to show you that because this is going to be my working day, my planner for next year. Right now I have a giant sized, I don't know, it's a 365 planner or something, and it's just too big. So these little things I have in here are just, I bought them at Joann's. This one's just notebook paper, this one's graph paper. And there's some sellers on Etsy that do calendar inserts and that kind of thing. So I'm going to work on getting this fall, get that all up and going for next year. But I love, love, love the covers. So that's the first thing I had to share. This journal is one that I was just looking at traveler's notebooks on Etsy, and I found this one, and I love it. I think this one I will include in here as just kind of, I don't know, more of an art journal-y type one. The papers are nice and thick in here, and let me tell you, I wrote down who. Okay, so the Traveler's Notebook was made by it's Malika, I don't know, I can't even say it, Crafts on Etsy, and her name is Anne. So I wrote that down so I would be able to tell you where I got that. She sews her cover. She sewed two pieces of decorative paper together to make a very thick, nice cover. And as you can see, she's got little pockets. And as far as I know, she doesn't have a YouTube channel. And if she should happen to watch this, I hope that she'll correct me if I'm wrong there. But I did share her Etsy with you, and I just think this will be a fun one to be more or less a glue book / art journal type of insert. There's not a ton of pages in here, so I think I'll be able to fatten it up without, making it bust at the seams or anything. So that's that little journal that I purchased from her. This is just a little tag she made out of a piece of scrapbook paper. So it's just a real nice little traveler's notebook. So that is going to go in there with my planners. The next traveler's notebook that I tried to purchase, let's just say, Kristen, from Kristen at Rock Paper Treasures. And Kristen, I had purchased it, and then Kristen sent me a happy mail, and silly girl, she refunded me and just gifted this to me. So thank you, Kristen. I love it. This is a beautiful card that she included, and she does have a flip through on her YouTube channel of this little journal. And let me tell you, Kristen's coffee dyeing is just awesome. It's so pretty. Look at that. Isn't that awesome? So anyway, this one is from Kristen, and I haven't decided how I'm going to use it yet. I'm just for now treasuring it and loving the papers and loving the touch of it. And yeah, so this one is from our friend Kristen, Rock Paper Treasures on YouTube, and the same name on Etsy. So thank you, Kristen. I love this. I love it so much. I love it so much I would have bought it. But no, you sent it to me. Such a sweetheart. So there's that one. And this one, this is a recent find and a recent purchase actually. And I just love this little journal. It's, as you can see, it's a chunky one already. I'm hoping, yes, okay, I wrote it down. Look at me, I'm so prepared. So this journal was made by Laura, and she's Land of Jade and Rocco on Etsy, and she's the Crafty Mom on YouTube. Sorry, I had that up to my face so I could read it. So I just tucked that in there because I do like to remember, you know, who made them and have that energy in them too. And she has a flip through of this on her channel, so go check it out. But it's a beautiful journal, and she put a lot of work into this with pockets and tucks and loveliness. And she's got these wonderful dangles on the edge of the pages right here. She's got a, whatever those clips are called, bowl clip or whatever, and just lots of different fun papers and ephemera and things, and little bow on this paper clip that's holding these things in here, and a little tab with some burlap. And this was cool, this cool paper. I actually feel like I have some of that in my mixed media stash, so I'm gonna have to look for that. But anyway, and look, she has a little dried flower in there. It's just a lovely journal. And so thank you, Laura, for that. And I hope you'll check out her YouTube and her Etsy and see if there's something that you might like there too. So that is those. And then I had a couple other little journals that aren't traveler's notebooks that I thought that I could show you. This one, aren't I lucky? I got this from Sagita. We all know Sagita, I think, on YouTube, and it's Sagita Coffee Stains on Etsy. And this is just a little blank journal. I've not been lucky enough to purchase one of her embellished journals, but it has the amazing Sagita coffee stain paper and all. And then I had earlier purchased off her Etsy some of her little envelopes. She makes these little ones with the little, and this is the little insert that comes with. And I mean, I'm so careful because, like, I feel like they're so fragile, but they're probably not. I really admire Sagita so much. I feel like she has a unique style that we all try and emulate, and none of us succeed because it's hers alone. It really is. And so this is another envelope that I got from her. And what I did, because I could never get one of her journals, I was always too late, and she doesn't post a lot on Etsy. So what I did is I purchased envelopes and some coffee dyed paper from her and thought, well, I'm just going to make my own journal, and it will have Sagita's wonderful things on the inside. So that's a project on the list I haven't gotten to yet, but I did include a couple of the envelopes in here just to give it a start, kind of. So yes, this is my Sagita journal, because I so wanted one of her lovely creations, and maybe someday I'll be able to do like a custom journal from her or something. But for now, I'm delighted with this little journal. And then, so the last one I'm going to show on this part, and again, I've got twice as much probably as I've shown you, so they'll probably be part 3, 4, and 5 of this series. So this one is from my friend Eve Spade, and Eve has, she does have an Etsy store. It's not super active right now, but I think she'll probably she'll probably be getting there. She just was honored by being, first of all, let me just say, Eve is in Bozeman, Montana, which is about an hour and a half from where I live. And so we've met, and we are good friends. I love her. So she called me recently. She was honored by being chosen for a very exclusive craft fair at it's called the Sweet Pea Festival in Bozeman. And so it was huge that Eve got into that. I just am so proud of her. It's so awesome. And this was, oops, sorry, this was a little oops, sorry, don't want to show that. That is addresses and such, but this is just a little notebook with blank pages in it. And so I think if you search Eve Spaid, it's SPAID, you will find Eve on YouTube here. She has a few videos. And Eve is friends with Ava from Bohemian Crafting, and she's just it's just way fun when we get together, because she gets it, you know. We do the same thing, and it's just really fun. So and then we also have our friend Brenda Markham from Townsend. So it's kind of fun to have a little group of friends that do this same sort of stuff. So anyway, if I can, I will find Eve's Etsy, and I will link that below. I'll link all of the Etsys from everybody that I've shown here today. So that is video number 2, part 2, and kind of the smaller traveler journals. I'll show you this real quick. I will be at the end, as I said, I'm going to talk about the journals that I am currently using. And that one I just flashed there was my traveler's notebook that is in use right now. So thanks for watching this one. I hope you'll come to part 3 and see who I'm featuring on that video. Thanks again. See you next time. Bye-bye.